Hi everybody, my name is Yuri and this is CLIQ FX webinar, how to create profitable trading system on Forex. And outcomes of this webinar are the next personal trading strategy at the first and main step to profitable trading. The main components and principles in trading system and trading strategy optimization. Also, if you have any questions during this webinar, you can ask them in section comments and our team will answer you. Additionally, under this webinar, under this video, you can find the link to our website where you can find additional information about our company, services and products. So let's start. Trading system. I think all of you has the trading system, and the main difference between all of us is the successful of your trades and the ratio of successful trades that everybody is doing and making, and how we can determine which trading system and approach are better. Just really easy, it's statistic of success trades, right? And somebody can tell you yeah, I'm really good, I have the best strategy, but you can easily check it, right, using the first of all the percentage that he's making every month, or how many trades are success. For example, out of 10 he could have for example 3-4 success trades, or 7-8. So that is the definition, which strategy are the most profitable and more successful. And as I've told you on the last webinar, right, if you have no trading strategy, your ratio to win and to have success in your trading is going to be 45 out of 100%. Why? Because if you don't know what's going on in the market, so the ratio and the possibility that you will win is 50-50. But having the spread and commission for the brokers, this ratio is going to be lower and not to your side. So for example, the zero, if you know nothing, it's 45%. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell it how we gonna increase this percentage in trading system. So first of all, for example, if you have one indicator and one signal based on technical analysis, right, and it's successful, so mostly it will give you additional 10% to your success. So for example, if your strategy has the one indicator, right, based on which you are making decision, so your trading strategy gonna be 55% success. And if for example you have two indicators and they will show you the same direction for the price, for example the chart of graph analysis will tell you that this is good time to buy, and plus the candle analysis will give you the same signal. So it looks like two signals and two analysis will give you the same prediction. So in this case, your percentage and ratio to win this trade is going to be 70%. And for example, if you have three and more signals plus some fundamental understanding, and it proves that the price gonna go up or down, in this case your ratio is gonna be 85 or 90% per this trade. So what does it mean? It means that having at least 3-4 signals, and one of them at least gonna be the fundamental sign, fundamental understanding and signal that the price is gonna go up or down, it gives you at least 85% that you're gonna be right and you're gonna make money and make profit on this trade. But the minimum is the three. It's the three signals that you're gonna have to make the trade. So what is trading system? Trading system is a set of tools or rules, fundamental and technical, based on which you do an analysis, and this trading system gives you the signals to make the decisions. That's in simple words how we can determine the trading system. And the main thing in trading system is that this trading system or your trading system gonna be really simple and Why? Because you have first to understand it, second you have to be able to explain it to somebody and write it down. So as simple as your trading strategy is, it's better for you. What about the main components, right? I think that you know them, right? But I will tell it one more time. So trading system consists of two analyses. It's fundamental analysis and technical analysis. Technical analysis consists of three analyses: mathematic or computer analysis, candle analysis, and graph analysis. Some people, some traders mostly using like one or two, but my concern that you have to combine these three technical analysis, and just in this case your prediction and your vision is going to be like the best and common, and will give you bigger chance in each trade. And plus you adding the fundamental analysis, and in this case you will balance it, and you will first of all have the whole picture. Second, you will have the technical proofs, technical signals that your fundamental prediction is right. So that is like the main components that you definitely have to understand and use in each prediction and each trade. So having this trading system, you can do it in two ways. First, you can do the fundamental analysis, right? How do you do? Easily open economic calendar to see what's going on, what news, what economic data, what the macro data, what the speech is gonna be, or like the biggest news. And based on this, you will understand, for example, how market's gonna be crazy on this week, on this day, on this asset. And based on this, you understand, for example, some special trends for assets that you would like to trade. And knowing that and having prediction, for example, to buy or sell for special assets, you will start to do technical analysis, right? For example, you understand that this market gonna be some interest rates from Great Britain, right? So definitely you probably would like maybe to analyze technically the currency pair Great Britain US dollar. And this is like the first way how to do the analysis, and how to, based on which you will have the trading system. And the second one is the opposite. First you just check currency pairs that, or like assets, different assets that you would like to trade, and after you understand that like there's at least two signals, technical signals for each of these assets, you will go and check the fundamental situation, fundamental information, and understanding, for example, the technically there's like two signals to buy. Fundamentally, for example, you will check that it's good time actually, and good position, good time to buy, and now you can do it. So two ways. Each of them are good, but the main idea that definitely you have to use fundamental and technical analysis before doing any trades. And for example, let's just imagine a situation when on 1 week you have like two big speeches. One of them speech of Janet Yellen, and the second one is Mario Draghi. And let's say that Janet Yellen on the last speech said that they are planning to increase interest rate, and this, like, it was like a month ago, and this week, you know that, for example, on Wednesday or Thursday there's going to be the speech of Janet Yellen, and like 80%, 85%, she's gonna increase the interest rates, and you know that, right? You can pretend it. So first of all, the prediction is that they will increase the interest rate. Second, like most likely they will do it, and she will do it. And this situation tells you that definitely that, with the possibility of 80%, she will do it. And you understand that if she will do it, the price of dollar will go up and dollar will become stronger. What does it tell you? It tells you that, for example, it makes sense, for example, to sell euro dollar, or if even she will not increase the interest rates, right? You can definitely just go back for like 2-3 weeks and check what economic data were released. And if you see that, for example, GDP, some indicators or labor data was really good, so even if she wouldn't increase the interest rate, right, and the economic data was good, so her speech will be really good. And based on this, you definitely understand that, like, most likely the price for the euro dollar will go down, because dollar will become stronger. That's the first analysis that you will do, right? Additionally, you see, for example, that on Thursday or like day before or the same day or day after, the Mario Draghi will have a speech, all right? And you understand that there's not going to be interest rate decision, but definitely it's going to be the speech, and this information it's like really important, and definitely it's going to affect the market. And what do you do in this case? What I'm doing, I'm just checking. Okay, first of all, if I'm in market, right, I understand what's going on, and for example, what situation was last week, last 2 weeks, last month. So what I'm doing, I just try to remind what kind of main news, main economic data were released from European Union. So based on this, Mario Draghi will have his speech. And for example, if these data were not really good, so really big possibility that his speech not going to be really cool, and he doesn't actually have the reasons to have good speech, right? Because like the data was really bad, and I would bet that his speech would be kind of weak. That will drop the price of currency pair euro dollar. That is like the second signal that, for example, currency pair euro dollar will go down. So right now, before even doing technical analysis, I have two fundamental signals and the reasons why should I sell euro dollar, right? And these two signals. And let's go and move forward to technical analysis. So now what do we have? We have three technical analysis, and let's start for the graph analysis, right? And for example, we see that it's downtrend. What tells us, right, that if it's downtrend, so probably the best thing to sell, right? It's +1 signal. And for example, when it's downtrend and we see that the price just going a bit up and it's close to the resistance line, like we can see it here, right? And for example here, right? So we definitely understand when we have downtrend and the price is like really close to resistance line, and it's really good time to sell. So for example, it's third sign to sell euro dollar. Also, what do? We check, for example, here this part with candle analysis, and we see, right, this is the bearish pattern, and which also tells us it's really good and makes sense additionally to sell this pair. And for example, we go to the moving average, right? And for example, it's like here, like this moving average is going to be probably like about here, right? Which also tells us, this really good signal to sell the assets. So in this case, it's ideal, I would say, case, right? We have like 5 signals that tells us that it's the best time to sell euro dollar. And what is the decision? Definitely, right? The decision is just to sell euro dollar. And of course, it's not going to be this kind of situation really often, but at least 3, sometimes even 4 signals you can find. You can find, and there's like what you have to do before all the trades. Why? Because first, it will give you discipline. Second, it will give you confidence. And third, you will be more successful because of that, right? And based on this, you will have really good possibility. In this case, it's going to be like 90-95% of success in this trade. So sometimes, even in this kind of situation, if you have a lot of signals, you can double the lot, the volume that you enter the position, if you're really sure about it. Don't triple it, or like don't do too much, volume, but at least you can double it, or like put the bigger take profit. So let's move forward. So we've been speaking about the ideal situation with five signals, right? But my suggestion, my vision, you definitely have to have at least 3 signals. If you have 3 signals, definitely it could have to be one from technical analysis and one from fundamental analysis. So if you have it, and in general you have like 3 signals, it's good time. It's good time and good sign to enter the position. If you have 1, definitely not enough. 2, like risky, but 3 is the best. So my suggestion, my advice to you, when you have at least 3 signals, just go and just do it. Use the take profit, stop loss, with the good money management, and just do it. So you understand, right? If you have really good position, really good trading system, you definitely can make really good money. And right now I'm going to tell you that all the time market changes, and it's not going to be something like you have the trading system and for like years it's going to be really good. No, all the time something changes. For example, Brexit, or the election in the United States, or some different changes in policy, in economic situation, and everything is changing. Some indicators changing, the results and the statistic is changing. So you definitely have to be updated, and all the time try to dig and to see what you can do better, what kind of tools you can use. Maybe you have to use additional analysis, for example, like Ishimoku approach, right? Or just try to trade different assets and try to find some different patterns, and all the time you have to be updated, use something different, and become better. And one day you're gonna be like the trader, right, that doesn't scare any kind of situation, because he's really confident, and he's like updated and knows everything. So that is like the main idea of changing, right? You definitely have to upgrade. So that was all. Hopefully it was useful and you will use it in future in your trading. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. And we are located in Dubai, as you can see on this slide, and here all the time more than welcome to come to our office, to speak with our representatives, ask any questions, to see what kind of products, what kind of services, what kind of special offers we have for our clients, for our investors. We would be more than happy to answer all the questions that you have, and to provide you the best service that we can. If you are not in Dubai, you can use the chat and do the same, and you will get the same results and the same answer that you can do in the office, but offline. So thank you very much. Have really good and success trading, and see you soon in my next webinars. Bye bye. Hi everybody, my name is